beauty and harmony, governed by one eternal law. All that begins must end. The reign of the old shogunate is over.
Hey guys, what's up? Ragnarok here with a brand new campaign series in Total War Shogun 2. Yeah, the reason I wanted to play this campaign was because Shogun 2 right now is on Steam for 100% off. It's completely free right now. If any of you aren't aware, do yourself a favor, go out and pick this bad boy up. It's up there as one of the greats in Total War. While it doesn't have necessarily the same depth as maybe something like Medieval 2, it does span 3 different time periods, and you get 3 very different feeling campaigns. And the third campaign, Fall of the Samurai, it's actually really fine-tunes a lot of the warfare and gameplay from the Empire and the Napoleon Total War, sort of that era of warfare. I mean, I know it's a little bit further in the future past that, but still you're seeing a lot of the same kind of gunpowder warfare. But anyway, you have until May 4th, 1 p.m. Eastern, 2020 to pick it up. So get out there and get this freaking awesome Total War game. The DLC for it, I think, is something like 75% off right now. So it's a great opportunity to check out one of the old school Total War games. Right, so the faction that we're going to be playing as is the Chosokabe. I'm going to apologize in advance for my my terrible pronunciation of any of the Japanese names and terms. That's just, it's going to be cringeworthy, a lot of them. So I apologize right now. Alright, so this clan, Masters of the Land, a reduced recruitment costs and upkeep for all bow infantry. Anyone who's seen anything on the channel previously knows how much I love using archers and those bow units. So we're going to make use of that. Increased income from farms and can recruit superior bow infantry. So the Chosokabe clan claim 3 things: to be masters of the bow, able to recruit and maintain bow armed troops cheaply, and also recruit expert archers. They also are masters of the land and gain extra income as a result. They also claim descent from the Chinese Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Their leader, Chosokabe Kunichika, is certainly bold enough to have imperial blood. He once jumped off a castle wall for a dare. Now he is ready to take on his clan enemies, the Kono and the Ichijo clans. Perhaps he is also ready and bold enough to make himself shogun. Alright, so this is going to be just a very short campaign, an abbreviated campaign, or mini campaign, if you will. Essentially, I just want to take our main starting island. So that's the goal. I think there's only like 4 or 5 settlements there. And then I suppose I could be persuaded to go for Kyoto. So if that's something you guys want me to attempt, after we've consolidated the island here, I'd definitely be open to that. So, and then if you guys enjoy the campaign, if you want to see more Shogun 2, just let me know, and we could actually do a full-on campaign, or we could maybe do a stream in Shogun 2, something like that. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see more of this one in the comments.
(1545). This is Sengoku Jidai, the age of the country at war. For 200 years, the Ashikaga shoguns have ruled from Kyoto. Great splendor and power were theirs. Now, the overmighty clans no longer obey. The time has come for a new warlord to become shogun. But who will be victorious? Chosokabe lands have always provided for our people. Our enemies are many and envious. They threaten our borders and look for any weakness. This is our land. We respect its ways. Our farmers work hard and grow more than other men. But we are master warriors too. Our archers are admired by all. No arrow flies truer than the Chosokabe shaft. Bishamonte, the war god has woken. Now is the time to defeat our enemies. All will bow to the Chosokabe clan. We wait no longer. Destiny calls!
Alright, good stuff. So a bit of a long introduction here for you guys.
We are the Chosokabe. Until recently, our home province of Tosa was controlled by the Ichijo clan. We are their vassals. The waning popularity of the Ichijo throughout the province, and our own growing influence gave us the means to seize control for ourselves. Now, all that remains is to crush what remains of Ichijo resistance. Once this is done, nothing will prevent the conquest of Shikoku. Our rivals, the Kono, have their eyes on the same prize. They will also vie for control of the island, so the capture of their province, Iyo, must also be a priority. whilst holding no particular strategic value. Control of Iyo will allow us to extend our domain and bring us closer to the mainland of Honshu and its riches. We have as yet no quarrel with the Sogo or Miyoshi clans, but their subjugation or destruction will give us total control of Shikoku and access to resources vital for expansion beyond the shores of Shikoku. The fine horses of Awa will enable us to field superior cavalry, whilst the stone found in Sanuki will make our castles impregnable. Both are excellent trade resources should we choose to negotiate with other clans. However, with power and influence will surely come the ire of Kyoto. And should the Shogun feel threatened, he will rally his subjects against us. In that event, we must be prepared to fend off all who would attack us, no matter from where that threat emerges. If the Shogun wishes to halt our expansion, let him come here and reckon with us himself.
Okay. Our first objective, crush the rebellion following province, Tosa. Inspired endeavors. Okay, before we dive right into this, I just want to mention one last thing. Currently, I have exactly 158 hours logged in Shogun 2, so I am by no means, in what way soever, an expert in Shogun 2. If you are looking for that expert advice and some really great Let's Plays in Shogun 2, I would 100% recommend Mr. Smart Donkey. I think he's regarded by most, if not all, of the community as the #1 guy for Shogun 2. He's just played a ton of it. I think it's by far his favorite Total War, unless he's changed his opinion with the release of Three Kingdoms. But yeah, he loves this game. Does a lot of great has done a lot of great Let's Plays on it. So if you're looking for that expert advice, he's probably your #1 guy to go to. There is also an old Total War YouTuber. I don't think he covers Total War anymore, but I believe his channel is still on YouTube, and the Total War videos are still there. His name is Voland, and I've seen some really great campaigns that he's done. I think when the game was out, first came out and was thriving, that he was regarded as one of the best to play Shogun 2. And then, of course, the last guy that I would recommend, as always, is Legend of Total War. While this isn't his best game, and he's admittedly said he's not a huge fan of it, but he's not necessarily an expert in Shogun 2, he still does an awesome job in pretty much any Total War campaign that he does, and I think his Shogun 2 work is very, very good as well. So those are some sources for you if you're looking for the best of the best kind of tactics and strategies for this game. While myself, I'm just here, I just want to have a little bit of fun, and just wanted to let you guys know that Shogun is free while for the next couple of days. So if you don't have it in your library, there's no harm in going out and picking it up and checking out one of the greats in the Total War franchise, in my opinion. So, all right, let's get started. Now, cool thing about these older Total War games is that you have limitless flexibility as how you organize your armies and deploy them. We don't like each one of these units can actually stand outside of the army, and you can even actually put multiple generals in one army. So the thing is, though, I don't know if both generals will get experience. If we put this general, our daimyo here, inside the army, I don't think they'll both get experience. So I think it'll be better to have him positioned outside the force, so that way, even though, I mean, he won't get as much experience, he still will get a little bit of experience. Actually, believe we can take a look at his experience here somewhere. Where's his... Okay. 0 out of 20. This is something I guess I could test out. Obviously he's got 0 out of 22. Distrustful. Minus 2% character's chance of being assassinated. Oh. Alright, cool. Let's just go and fight this battle. It's actually pretty even, and the thing that I am worried about is the... I'll click that. Funny story, when I was playing this last night, I went to record this video last night, and I was just like totally exhausted. I hadn't slept for like, I don't know, almost 2 days, and probably a bad idea to record this. So that's kind of why I scrapped that video and just started over here. But what happened was, when I started this battle up, I looked down at my phone. This was checked, and then when I looked up, I just started the battle. So I didn't realize someone had dropped in. And yeah, I'm like sitting here talking about the AI. I'm like, wow, the AI in Shogun 2 is really good. Like, man, like, and yeah. Meanwhile, I'm playing against a person who just really made a fool out of me. So maybe I'll post that video later, and you guys can laugh at me. But right, yeah. Let's go and see if we can do this right. Yeah, the thing that I'm worried about is the Yari Cavalry, because it's the Yari is sort of like version, like a spear type weapon, so it should have a bonus versus our cavalry. So even though we've got an even amount, if you combine these two bodyguards, it could be very dangerous for us to get involved with their cavalry there. So let's get in there and see if we can do this without too many casualties. Pretty evenly matched battle to start things off. Even monkeys fall from trees. Japanese proverb. Yeah, I really love the philosophy and the little quotes that they put into these older Total Wars. I hope that's something that comes back. Three Kingdoms, it was kind of interesting the way that they created like a dialogue between the different characters and sort of try to create like a conversation type thing, but I think it was somewhat limited in the in its implementation. All right, we can't group him. Alright, I just want the Yari Samurai in the middle there. The thing that I'm going to really miss here is the fact that in the newer Total Wars, if you, all of the units that you highlight, and then if you hold Alt and mouse over them, click the mouse and then and drag, you can drag the army formation any which way you like, which is a freaking amazing addition to just the interface and how the interface works. But yeah, it's really great for controlling large armies and just keeping your formations. We should try and make use of this high ground here, which I will, provided that they come at us. But I think because we're on the attack, that we have to actually go and find them. I don't think they will they'll come at us if we're on the attack here. So let's go see if we can find where they are. Take a closer look at these unit models. These older Total War games, they actually stand up pretty well. I mean, you could argue that this is one of the most beautiful Total War games. I love the campaign map. I think the campaign map is gorgeous. Okay, there they are. Yeah, they've taken the high ground over here. Another beach. Alright, yeah, so this, may be a little bit more difficult than I'd like. Anyway, we're gonna take our time here and see if we can. Oh, their archers are out front there. Oh, slow it down. Let's move back. I'd like to get the archers up front. Oh, Ashigaru. Guys coming out? See if we can lure them out here. Oh, that's it. Keep coming. Keep coming out here. I want them to separate enough that we can get in there and charge them. Actually, maybe if we can get in behind, we charge them this way, it'll push them towards our troops. You guys move back. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is great. Let's just move back and let the general take care of this. Oh shit, we've got another general, don't we? You get over here. Alright. Go for it now. Just hope their cavalry doesn't come. Fine. Get in there. Alright, good. They only got the one volley there. Good, good, good. Perfect. That actually will help us out quite a bit, because now we've got the range advantage on them. I'll let him run them down. I think he lost a guy running them down. Okay, the rest of them are coming out now. Alright, get into formation. Could be that because we've got the range advantage now, that they feel that they have to push against us. You get over here, you're probably going to be needed, and put you two into Yari wall. This Yari wall formation is extremely strong. Probably don't even need to, using this Yari formation, you probably don't even really need to have these samurai. Focus on the cavalry. That's gonna be the most deadly unit. You guys just get here and be ready. Actually inspired you. Alright, let's get over here. They break? Oh wow, they broke.
My lord, a glorious victory will
Alright, I want to run these guys down. Let's continue. It'd be good to get some chevrons on our generals. Against some extra kills here. You're okay, you don't have to get over there. Yeah, I can say 100% that went much better than the battle that I fought against the drop-in player. Yes, much better. The AI just was very very nice the way they brought the bow unit out and isolated them and then came just straight at us. So all right, we're getting a little bit of experience for these guys. 2 extra kills. Fuck. All right, that'll have to do. Another great part of this game is the music. Some really solid tunes. I find for the most part, the Total War series has really great great music. We should recover most of this during the end turn. Tell me you've got enough movement to run them down. Sugar. Alright, I just want to check something here. So, you got a tiny bit of experience there. And, oh, okay, wait. Oh, yeah, see, if we have the generals inside... Wait. Yeah, we can't even look at the other generals' experience. So, I would assume that because of that, if they're both in the army, that they can't gain experience. Yeah, and you see he got more experience for doing the actual battle. So let's let you make the attack this time. Let the daimyo make the attack this time. And we should be safe to actually auto-resolve this one. Yeah, we've only lost 6, so I think that's acceptable. Alright, good. Alright, so we're off to a solid start. We come back here. And you cannot. It's also a movement exploit in Shogun 2, but we won't be using that at all unless there's some kind of drastic emergency, which I'm not expecting really. I'll pick up some more bows. And then, suppose we should do some building. I just want to see the upkeep costs on this guy. 183 compared to 92. So we could get... I suppose we'll keep it for now, just for a little bit of flavor. But probably the more efficient thing to do would be to disband this unit and just replace it with Yari Ashigaru. But we're not going to do that right now anyway, though, because we can only recruit... we can only recruit 2 units at a time. So, might as well just keep the numbers up for the time being. Alright, more food. That will be good. So, let's start upgrading that. Diplomacy, I don't think we're going to do too much management of the diplomacy here. Since this is just going to be a short campaign. So we're not going to worry too much about that. Finance? Taxes? Oh, right. So taxes, what we can do is we can blast the taxes one turn and then turn them down the next kind of thing to avoid public order, or avoid unrest. Actually, even because we've got... I'm going to actually push the taxes up right now. I think it does stifle growth a little bit. Leave these provinces. Do we have population in the province? Province wealth, income. Alright, well, anyway, we're gonna push the taxes up. Because we need more troops. So, master of the art, way of the bow. Wait, what was the mission? And encountered the Sogo. Objectives. Victory provinces. We're not worried about that. Where did the mission go? Event messages. Here it is. Alright. How better to defeat one's enemies than by wilting them away beneath a hail of arrows before they can even engage. Our archers are already unmatched in their resistance. By developing the Gyotsuki skills, they will be unbeatable. Okay, so no time. Master the following art, the way of the bow. Okay, and then we get we'll get a Chosokabe bow samurai. Sweet. All right, so actually I didn't take a look at that last time. One more for that, and then we have the C with bow. So we're gonna start working towards that right away. Actually, no. We're gonna work towards this right away, and then we'll go for a way of the bow. And then we'll probably have to take a look at. Let's have you come out here and scout a little bit. Oh, we could really use an agent. Do some spying for us. That wouldn't be a bad thing. We'll get one of each this turn. The upkeep, what's the upkeep on our bows? 85, 92. So our bows are actually a little bit cheaper than the Yari Ashigaru. But we'll need a front line, and then just gonna go ham on the archers. Tons and tons of archers. Alright, is there anything we can construct this turn? Alright, let's go with the construction of the trails. I think that's a good idea. And double check the public order is fine, so we can keep the finances where they are for now. Another end turn.
Yari Cavalry provide excellent defense.
Strategy of defense. Conquests of Shikoku. Alright. Kosa is circularly under control, so begins the conquest of Shikoku. We will unite all the provinces under the Chosokabe banner. The Kono of Iyo are already moving against us. Subjugating them will avoid a war on two fronts. However, Awa province is more strategically important target, being a source of superior war horses. Choice is yours, my lord. Alright, I think I want to be careful here. I don't want to. Oh shit, you're not the one I wanted to move. Get all the groups together. Have you come out and scout a little bit? It's a little bit dangerous. If he gets ambushed, he could be killed. We're almost at full strength. Actually, you come back and just leave the Yari Samurai with him so that they get a little bit of replenishment this turn. And then next turn we should be able to make the attack on that army. I don't go too far in there. I would like to. I'm just gonna stand there, just so we get the. Oh, son of a bitch! Whole point there was to leave the fucking samurai with him. Okay, still got movement. All right, there we go. They're both getting replenishment. Would have actually been good to get him some replenishment too. Anyway, fuck. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to get our wealth coming up. How we're looking okay there. How are we looking for finance now? Sorry, public order -2. I'm just gonna bump it back down. Actually put it to there. We'll put it to there. Yeah, you can manipulate it so that the like public order. I think so long as you don't have 2 turns in a row where it's like really negative, you won't get a rebellion. So you can just go back and forth. blasting the taxes and putting it down. But danger in doing that is, especially for someone like myself, is if you forget to change it back. And yeah, you can be in a little bit of trouble and get the rebellion. We definitely don't want to have a rebellion early on. That could create a bit of a mess. We'll just proceed cautiously here, or at least somewhat cautiously. They've probably got more forces than us, so I don't want to get into a position, into a battle where we're outnumbered or overmatched. Yeah, I don't want to move in the winter. What movement does he have? Take a look up here what we got. Alright, they're inside the settlement. I think we're going to be okay to take it. 2 bow infantry. Alright. And can you get up here? Yep. Can. You move to there. Just leave him behind for now. Construction wise, could build that, which I think we do. We will. I think it'd be important to get the province built up. We don't necessarily need the troops just yet, and getting a second settlement here, assuming that we do win the fight, will give us another recruitment area. It's a great quote here. The general who advances without coveting fame and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his foreign or sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. From Sun Tzu, The Art of War. We don't need to hear the general speech necessarily. Alright, so the thing we got to be careful about here is their archers. I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious. Just wondering which side we want to attack from. Alright, let's leave the main body of our force here. Reinforcements are coming in from down here. Right, actually, yeah, let's keep everyone together, as there's a small possibility that they could sally out, and if they were to do that, I was thinking to put a couple archers here, a couple archers here, and then that way we can have a little bit more flexibility moving around to shoot them. Okay, good. Those aren't archer towers. That's an archer tower. We don't have flame arrows yet, which are going to be important. I think they're really powerful in this. Anyway, yeah, if we were to spread our archers around, we'd have to protect them with these. And I think it'd be keep everyone together for now. Which means they're going to bring their archers over here, I believe. There's one bow unit. Where's the other bow unit? There's the other bow unit. So we've got to get rid of their bow units first. You two come up and stand here. We organize this a little bit. Okay, let's get to work. Get these bows up here. Bow unit there. want to be careful of their bow units' range. I'm gonna take 2 of you over this way. And see if we can position over here, if we can maybe shoot them without being shot at. Oh, you guys just actually just position here then. I don't want you walking out in front. Yeah, because these guys behind these barricades will do considerable damage to our archers if we try and have an exchange. So, and then if we were to send everyone in here right now, we would take a lot of casualties. So let's just see if we can get ourselves in a position where we can actually take out their archers without them returning fire. Either that, or we could just, since our archers are positioned there, we could just use the opportunity to try and take out some of their other troops. I guess on fire wheel. No, I don't want you on fire wheel. Yeah, it's in kind of a tough spot there. Actually gonna send one of you around this way. And behind there. And let's keep you here for now. I think I'm gonna use this guy. I think it's too dangerous to come in here. Into that. Like, maybe I could get him up to there. But he'd have to come out around, and I believe that unit is gonna be able to shoot him from there. So I think we'll just leave that archer unit for now. Send this guy over here, and he should be able to take out this archer unit. Getting shot from that tower. You up to there. And then we'll use this guy over here. He should be able to hit these guys, yeah. Take out those samurai retainers. Those are going to be one of the most dangerous units that we have to fight. Beauty. Oh, we're going to actually move. Alright, just... We have a guard mode? Yes, we do. Beautiful. Okay. Primary target is those archers, but I mean the general isn't a bad target either. Yeah, sieging in Shogun 2 is, you know, it's the same philosophy that you want to use in pretty much any Total War. Is patience. Slowly, methodically look for weaknesses in the defense. Don't send your troops in all at once until unless you're ready to make the actual assault. And yeah, just take your time and try and minimize the amount of casualties that you take. Just want you guys positioned a little bit closer to these archers in case they do actually sally out here. Excuse me. This archer or this unit would do a lot of damage to our archers if they did sally out. Get another shot in on them, and just keep an eye on this guy. If anyone moves into his range, should be able to shoot the general there. No, can't hit him from there. Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a bad spot there too. I know we're supposed to take the archers out, but I mean, what a good position for him. Actually, maybe we'll bring this guy around. I don't think this is a great spot for him. Bring him around too. We could use the additional ammunition. Let's start taking out the archers. It's enough messing around with the general there. Doesn't look like they're gonna move the archer, so let's take advantage of the fact and get in behind him there. I'm gonna move up so that most of the unit is within our range, and hopefully we should be able to lob our shots over this building here. Yeah. Very nice. Like the way the archer fire looks a little bit more realistic. Though I guess, I mean, you can turn off the tracers in the newer Total Wars, but it's harder to see what you're shooting at and what's shooting at you if you don't have the tracers on. But it does look freaking great. Those arrows fly through the air. Alright, so we're off to a good start here. Far so good. Shooting. Where's our other troop? Position right there, and you can start working on whoever else is up here. So we get rid of this archer unit, then we can position ourselves to get rid of this archer unit, and then we can bring those archers up. Guys in position yet? Yeah, they will on occasion sally out, but it is pretty rare to actually see them do that. But it is a possibility that you got to be aware of. If it does happen, just try and react quickly, and get your troops out of harm's way. Down to 43. All right, what do you want to shoot at? Samurai retainers looks like a good target.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Shut the hell up. Kidding me, you guys are out of ammunition already. Yeah, that's why getting that technology for increased ammunition is going to be extremely important. Especially because we're going to be using a lot of these bow infantry. That ammunition, we ran out of ammunition quickly there. I was hoping that we'd have enough ammunition that we wouldn't have to actually scale the walls or break through the gate, but it looks like that may not be the case. We've used a quarter of our ammunition already. This guy's gonna be tough to hit. I mean, we still have, well, we should still have quite enough to do quite a bit of damage to them. But it looks like we're gonna have to send the land troops in, because we're gonna take a few casualties. This guy's breaking. That's good. I want him to break completely. I don't know how the morale works in this. If these guys up here, I think there's an area where they're basically unbreakable, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Could very well be mistaken. Yeah, see, this guy's almost got half his ammunition used up already, too. Those guys are gonna be... Oh man, can't hit him. Don't waste your ammo. Just shoot at him instead. I don't think we're gonna be able to hit these guys where they are right now. Yeah, look at that. They're perfectly positioned. Or perfectly sheltered from the ridge. Look at the arrows on top. Yeah. Alright, let's just wear the rest of them down a bit. Wonder if we can actually sneak around that archer unit with these guys. Guys, move up a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll be able to sneak over to this side. No, shoot those samurai retainers. Be important to get rid of them. It's one of their most deadly units there. We do definitely want to kill the generals. Samurai retainers. And then probably just work on the rest of them. Maybe not worry about these archers so much. I don't know. Skirt the edge of the cliff there. You should be able to sneak around them. Yeah, we may have a tougher time taking this than I initially thought. I thought with the 4 archer units, okay, no problem. Be able to do heaps of damage to them. We may even have to send the archers into combat here too. The numbers will be important when we make the assault. Yeah, we're almost out of ammo. Or about half out of ammo. Haven't really done as much damage as I would have liked. There's a few guys in there. Guys, just stand back there. Actually, I might use you as a shield against these archers. Really don't want to waste ammo on trying to weed them out of there. I think at this point it's probably better for us to use our ammunition on the troops that are we're gonna have to fight in melee. We can wear them down a bit and trying to get their generals killed. Yeah, fuck me sideways. I want you in front of these guys so that... Actually, no. Let's not waste any lives unnecessarily. Let's just take our time and move around to the position where we can shoot and not worry about getting shot. Here's our general. There's also another thing that we can do here, and that's we can use our general to inspire our archers to give them a little bit more accuracy. Alright, position there. Start shooting them. definitely want to thin these guys out a bit. Yeah, I thought having 4 archers here would give us the victory here with relative ease, but we're gonna have to fight for it, and more than likely we're gonna suffer some casualties. A lot more than I'd like. And the other option is we could just wait. We could burn out the timer and then try and retake the fortress next turn, having diminished them quite a bit here. I mean, I think we'll still be able to take the fortress. I just think we're gonna suffer a lot more casualties. And this idea. Thing is, if we can wear these units down a bit too, diminish them a bit, then they'll break a little bit easier when we do make the attack. Balance of power, well, it's not, hasn't budged a whole lot. Try and kill the general. If we can kill the general, then that's going to affect their morale quite a bit. This unit's still at full strength. I'd like to... Alright, we can't assault from this side because of those archers. So we're going to make the assault from the other side. So let's start moving them around. Leave our general over here so that hopefully they keep their archers positioned there. Fuck me, what are you getting shot by? You cheeky bastards. These guys? Where's this shooting them? Yeah, wear this down a bit. I think I'm going to try and come through the door rather than over the walls. I mean, they'll be able to hold us to a choke point situation, but I think that's better than scaling the walls and taking casualties climbing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Let's just stay there. Alright, this is the only guy with ammunition left, sadly. And he's taking damage. I didn't even realize we were getting shot. Must be... I don't know what... I guess he was getting shot by... Yeah, maybe he's getting shot by these guys. I don't know. We had him just positioned a little bit too far off there. The samurai are wavering. I'm a little bit nervous to make the assault here. I mean, we should have enough force to be able to do it, but at the same time, we're going to suffer heavy casualties. That's my guess. I want you guys to come up and torch the tower. Try and make the best possible use of this last bit of ammunition. don't think we've gotten the message that we've killed the general, so the general must be still alive. I don't see him in there. None of them look unique. How about this unit? I don't know. Those guys. Actually. Get that unit. Got more men in it. I mean, we haven't wiped out any of their units, but they're in pretty bad shape, most of them. Yari Samurai. Yeah, I think we'll send the Samurai in first, to be honest. And then we'll support them with our Ashigaru. And then we'll throw the archers in. We'll buy the archers in as well. Guess not hit them. Want to wear this unit down. Do you have any kind of rapid advance? Reduce formation, that's it. Use up the last bit of this guy's ammunition. And then we'll get in there into the dirty work and see if we can... If they position Yari Wall in front of this, where there's no way we're going to get through. But if they position Yari Wall this direction, we'll have a bit of a chance. Yeah, if this was a drop-in battle, would make the siege a lot more difficult. I don't think it'd be able to do it because against any competent defender with an even amount of troops, basically, I think you're gonna have a really hard time taking that settlement.
One of our units
I was
has
tired,
used all
winded.
its ammunition, my lord.
Got 3 of those. Right, let's start moving into position. We got come over here for inspirational. Yeah, there's a lot of them still. Tired. Alright, move to there. Want to burn a little bit of time here just to give these guys a bit of a rest before we make the assault. We want them fresh. We don't want to have to fight against fresh units. Yeah. So I apologize, guys. We're going over the hour mark. I like to keep the videos around an hour long. This is probably going to take another 10 minutes or so. And I just hope that we've got enough force here to be able to actually do it. Still winded. Active. Fresh. They're almost recovered. They had to walk a long way. Alright, good to go. Alright, here we go. It's go time, boys. Whoa. Where are you going? I want you climbing the walls. We get lined up. If we get these guys over here and put them in Yari Wall, they charge at us, then that's Might not be so bad. I think they are gonna do that. It doesn't look like they seem perfectly content just to let us come up here. Alright, here they come. Alright, let's send in the bows in behind. Just the numbers should help us out a little bit here, I hope. It's just gonna come down to a bit of a scrap. Whether or not we've damaged them enough. Some of their units are wavering, so that's good.
My lord, their general has fallen.
Good, good, good. Balance of power. Moving in our favor. Couple more minutes before we can use that again. Yeah, we are taking some heavy casualties. Yeah, we're wearing them down. We still got a lot of bow infantry. Probably gonna have to replace some of these guys.
From the battlefield.
Come on, man.
Shameful display.
Yeah, we're getting a bit of a rout here. Those archers are still on the wall. That's good. I believe we are. Yeah, we are winning, but as I said, casualties. Quite a bit of casualties. If we had more ammunition and more archers, would have been. Would have been a different story. We've got a couple of minutes before we can use the Inspire again.
My lord, their general has fallen.
Good, good. Both generals are down. Are they shooting at us? They are. Fuckers. Those are our units. Anyway, not like we're gonna end up losing any super valuable units here. You of you stay behind and finish them off. Just need to get in here, get over here and take down these archers. One of you charge into them as well. Yeah, pretty heavy casualties, but I think it's worth it to take this settlement, and I think this will eliminate this faction. So. And we'll be able to recover these troops relatively quickly, I think.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Good. What I'd like to hear. You can come up here as well. Yeah, heavy losses, but we should be able to hold this settlement without too much difficulty if we get attacked by one of our other enemies. Yeah, 500 losses. It's pretty heavy, but I think the cost, the reward justifies the cost. Peacefully occupy, and general increases in rank. Alright, nice. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. We will be doing part 2 next and continue our conquest of this this little island. Yeah, I think it's just 4 settlements on here. So it shouldn't be too difficult for us to do that. And yeah, if you guys want to see me go for Kyoto, just let me know. Though that's more than likely gonna end in disaster if we do that. But could be a little bit of fun. Yeah, thank you for watching. Part 2 is next, and do yourselves a favor, go out and pick up Shogun 2 if you haven't already. You've got until May 4th, 2020, 1 p.m. Eastern time to get it while it's free. Have a great day. Ragnarok out.